Welcome back to Layback with Betfair. We're going to get stuck straight into Randwick. Let's just talk about the track quickly.
Bring your snorkel and your flippers. Very wet. As we mentioned, we hope we are running for turnover purposes. They did well on Wednesday, Sydney, to be honest, to get through that meeting. Very wet, and it makes for a really interesting Winx Stakes because... not many of these go in the wet. Are they here to win? Will they go around? Will they just stretch the legs? Will they scratch? Lots of water to go under the bridge, and makes it a very interesting day of racing. Pun intended.
A couple of reasonable puns from you early in the show. It's hard to have any confidence coming in here. The horses you would love to find in 1400 metre Group 1 contests at the start of the preparation are the horses like Fangirl, Lindemann, that they've got terrible heavy records. Both of them 5 starts for 0 wins, 0 placings. So really have no idea what we're going to end up with here while we're doing it. If you found any bets in the wet, Tommy?
Well, I like doing the Winx Stakes. It was an interesting race and had some success in this race. I pat myself in the back.
I'll do it for you.
If you go for it, you can. That'd be nice. I found Summit out in this race a few years ago at 50s, and I like doing this race because it's perfect case, and we talked about this last week, Carl, with class horses coming back that aren't really there. It's not their grand final. It's not there to win against some horses that might be up on speed and rolling along and have a bit more intent. So it's always a good race to do. Obviously, Via Sustina won this race last year, but you've got 12 acceptors, 5 trainers of those 12. As I mentioned, Via Sustina won this race last year. Chris Waller, he's won 3 we're looking for 3 in a row. He's won 8 of the last 11, obviously, and Winx was part of that. Arapaho Robusto looked the speed, and 3 questions. Who wants it heavy? Who likes it heavy? And who here actually cares and wants to win? So I'm looking for some value. I'm putting a pen. I'm laying Via Sustina on a heavy. Worst run recently was on a heavy track in the Turnbull, beaten close to 7 lengths. Fangirl, 5 starts on a heavy, generally avoids heavy tracks, 5 starts, duck eggs. They're 2 in the market. You've got Aliana, who's a star horse, but this is a kickoff, to be honest. It's genuine barrier trial for Aliana, in my opinion. Heavy's also got to be a concern. So I'm brought half of the market there, and more than that, and I'm looking for some value. So Arapaho rolls forward, takes up the running potentially. Wasn't beaten far, first up in the Apollo. This track and trip in the autumn, Carl, goes better on the wet than all of these pretty much. Can cause an upset, in my opinion, has the right tactical speed, has a bit of intent, and gets through the wet. So tick, tick, tick there for Arapaho at a big price. Robusto has a bit of summer doubt about him, to be honest, Carl. We'll roll up on speed, same trainer, same owners. Again, not 100% sure he gets through the wet, but he's fit and firing off a 1,500 metre win, Liam. Definitely not as good as some of these, but has fitness. And the other one is War Eternal, another horse that you like, Liam. Off of Rose Hill, win on the wet, 3 from 5 at the track and trip, fit, and absolute mudlark. So those 3 are all big prices, and I'll be backing Arapaho and War Eternal win and smaller Robusto and laying Via Sustina, Liam.
Yeah, War Eternal, absolutely one of mine, loves the wet. Diamond Diesel, another that absolutely swims through the wet. Both of them I don't think have the class to win this, so I went looking for them. They're just too far off them. Robusto, I kind of love that you found this horse because I have as well. If we're talking about Robusto as a Group 1 winner, I'll eat my hat.
Same with Summit.
Yeah, but that's where we're at. And these 1400 metre races first up of the preparation often do land in that sort of area. But he's in great form, career best, fit and firing, likes the trip. He's getting through a slow track recently, so that's a big tick. If they do go ahead, Robusto at 20-1 is a nice little price. I completely agree with Aliana. That's 12.5% of the market. That's absolutely no chance. Fangirl similar. Via Sustina has obviously all the talent in the world and all the best horses when you go back through the decades. The best of the best actually did their best work on heavy. Like when everyone else struggled, they were just too good and the motor's too big. So was that Turnbull just a one-off? Because that's really the only time we've seen her on a really heavy track. So I'll be interested to see how Via goes if she does run here. But hard to have much confidence. But Robusto at 20-1 in a 1x3, 1x4 could be the way.
It's an absolutely stacked race. Just one horse that no one's spoken about. And Tom, I'm going to ask you Can you talk to me about Gringotts and can you give it a chance?
Oh, it's got to be some sort of chance. $5, nice horse. I don't think Gringotts is as good as some of these. And then you got the Wet Track Query as well. He's a very interesting horse. Obviously won the George Ryder. Nice little suck run and a good win there. I just think he needs favours to win. And then he goes on soft track, untried heavy, and probably gets back. So, yeah, he's in the market somewhere, but I don't want to find him at $5 or whatever he is now. I think that's short enough.
So final bet?
I think my best results will be Arapaho, Carl. I'm backing a few. I'm backing Arapaho, Robusto, and as I mentioned, the other one there in War Eternal. I'm looking for the wet trackers that are up on speed, and I think that's the way to go at huge prices. I think you can have $50 on 2 or 3 of them and watch the rest.
They're so unfavourable, those horses like Arapaho. I love it. It's gone out winning a 3.5 length victory in the Sydney Cup, comes back, wins over 1400 first up. I'd love to see it.
Oh, it was, as I said, got beaten 2 lengths in a polo first up last campaign against Van Gogh and Lindemann. That was on a good track and goes better on a heavy. So got to be some concern, some chance.
I think I'll be following you in there, Tom.
Back me in, mate. Come on.
Absolutely. Let's quickly touch on the show county quality.
Imagine what you could be buying instead. For free and confidential support, call the number on the screen or visit the website.